Hello there. I have Alpha Klaus from Floyds. They call it a Christmas porter. It's just a very hoppy porter, bordering on black IPA. Yeah, I'd had a couple bottles and then just realized that I hadn't done a review, so decided to do this one. So it's 6%. This was bottled September 29th, less than 2 months old. And there's nothing really that special about it except for using English chocolate malt, Mexican sugar, and of course tons of strange American hops. So no spices or anything. I don't know if Mexican sugar means brown sugar or like specifically piloncillo. That's like fancy unrefined sugar, or maybe I guess not fancy unrefined sugar from I don't know if it's from Mexico, probably. But they probably say that if they're using something like that. I don't know, but basically it's super hoppy and it's very, very dark. And you can see those bubbles slowly coming up there. The head is pretty good. When you pour it hard, it has a nice creamy top to it. But it's just explosively hoppy and charred. It reminds me and my girlfriend of Foreign Extra Stout from Guinness. So that one's 7.5%. It also is very charred and very hoppy, though not American hops. And it reminds me of Everett, which is the like oatmeal porter from Hill Farmstead, and some other local hoppy porters. Idle Hands 34 is really good. Stone Faces is only 5.5, but that's really good. So when it's cold out, I get into these dry but still full-bodied hoppy porters. There's a hint of pine in there, but with lots of roasty coffee and a little bit of smoky char too. They don't say they use smoked malts, but sometimes all these roasty malts smell smoky. It smells like a charred marshmallow. Not very chocolatey. 100% dark chocolate maybe. But somehow they pull off a pretty big silky mouthfeel at 6%. And that's one of the big reasons I like this beer, is because you can get plenty of really hoppy, dark beers all throughout America still, even though, you know, the black IPA doesn't almost even really exist anymore. This does a style. This dries things out, definitely. It's not very sweet, though. Like, and all the flavors come across as, you know, bitter, charred. You got different kinds of bitterness. Even though it's got a pretty big body. Maybe as it warms up, definitely you'll notice a little bit more sweetness, but there's like every kind of burnt quality you can notice in this. It stops just short of like ashy. And there's some kind of dankness, but when you combine burnt and dank, it's interesting. I guess it does remind you of, you know, a burnt like cannabis receptacle, but not with those really gross qualities to it. I like this a lot. This is maybe one of my favorite Floyds beers. I just don't know how they can pull it all off at only 6%. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, since it does not say on the bottle. They've been doing this one for years. If I hold it to the light, it's pretty black. When I was pouring it, the stream was not pitch black, but yeah, maybe there's some brown tones when I hold it to the light, but the head's actually got some color to it also. So why is this a porter? It's just like, you know, very, very up to debate for when Americans make big hoppy dark beers. It's like, is it a porter or is it a stout? It's whatever you kind of call it. I would probably put this as an export stout in a blind tasting. But a lot of Americans call beers like this just a hoppy porter. I highly recommend it. There are other beers similar, but this one is just really in your face with the hops, and pulling off so much body. That's the main thing that I really like. And it finishes clean. There's no weird stuff happening, but you gotta be okay with hop bitterness and charred roasted barley bitterness too. But this is like a 4.25 plus beer for me.